Hey, okay, first of all, let me just say, let me just get out the dark first. Okay, hello, my name's Tom, and I don't know, but I feel like just discussing something, getting that really out of my head. Okay, here's the discussion. Why do people judge others? I don't know why I'm discussing this, but, so I'm just getting my lunch. Oh, chicken noodles, I think so. So yeah, why do people judge others? I mean, at the end of the day, we are all humans, right? Okay, so let's think about this. We've got 7 billion plus, plus a few. 7 billion plus people in the world, yeah? And people judge others. Here's the penultimate answer. People only judge others because others have certain things that those people don't have, or people judge others because those people have something that they have but they don't, if you get what I mean. Let's put this into perspective. Okay, say if I was sat next to Mr. Master Sir Joe Bloggs, and he has, I don't know, he has a nice, something sparkly on the ground. I have ADHD, minor ADHD. Okay, basically, I'm sitting next to Joe Bloggs, Mr. Sir Joe Bloggs, and he's got, I don't know, say he's got the latest technology, he's got a MacBook, he's got an iPad, an iPhone, and I'm sitting there with my little notebook from Zoostorm and Nokia. He would then look down on me and maybe, depending on what his personality was like, he would maybe, I don't know, he'd probably judge me. And so, people judge others depending on also what they look like. So say if, I forgot to open noodles. So, say Mr. Sergio Bloggs was still how he is. He's got all of his fancy stuff, but he was dressed up nicely. So say he's got, I don't know, super dry stuff on. Hold on, let me just. So yeah, say he's got super dry stuff, and the super dry is pretty expensive. I mean, I can't afford it. Say if he's got all the latest brands and the nice clothing, and someone was sat next to him, and that someone had, I don't know, like scraggly tracksuit bottoms, and I don't know, what else? And just maybe a tore up t-shirt. Let's just say that. Had a few stains on it from last night's dinner. He would then look at that person and probably think, why am I sitting next to this person? And then he'd also probably think, what is this guy's social upbringing? I mean, he would probably, well, one, he'd probably move away because he's all fancy and he's not really going to sit next to this guy. But you just think for a second how easy it is to judge people. I mean, I'm relating to a video by Nigger Higger, where he talks about, you see a girl in the hallway and you think, what is she doing there? Is she lost? Blah, blah, blah. You go to help her. You see a hooded man in a hallway and you kind of don't really want to go past him. A hooded, in that video, in the case of that video, it was a black man. And I'm not saying it has to be a black man all the time. I'm just saying, if you've got a hood on and, you're just kind of hunched over, then people will stereotype you and people will judge you. Society these days is easy to judge people. They don't even waste half a second before they think about judging people. They just judge you. They don't give a shit. One case of judgment that really bugs me is when, okay, here's a case from me. This is true story from me. I was going down. There's an alleyway next to my house, nearish. And I needed to go to the shops, and it was raining, so I stuck on a hoodie, put my hood up, and I was walking up the alleyway, and an old lady walked past me, and she actually backed up against the wall of this alleyway to let me past, and I thought, what is the stereotype for teenagers these days? And I saw some other teenagers, and I thought, well, maybe it's them, and they were all hooded, and it wasn't them because they were pretty friendly. I mean, I let them pass the alleyway, they said thank you. So I thought, no, it can't be them. I looked back, and she did exactly the same for them. So I thought, it's not just me. It's teenagers in general, and the stereotype these days is just really bad. Because teenagers can't do anything without being judged. I mean, we go into a shop, and we're just hawk-eyed and daggered by everyone. Everyone starts staring at us, and it bugs me. It really does bug me. And it does get quite annoying because here's another case. I had recently bought, well, not recently, sorry. It was like a last year actually. Halfway through last year, I had bought this this jacket. It's quite a nice jacket. It wasn't too expensive. Wasn't really cheap. It was a decent price that I could afford. And here's me saying, I'm not rich, but I'm not poor. I have a job, a stable job, and I earn money. And just cars driving past. And yeah, so I'm not poor, I'm not rich, I'm not stubborn or anything like that. I'm just normal. But anyway, back to the story. Bought this jacket, and I was wearing a hoodie as well that fit perfectly underneath it. So I had the hood up and the jacket on, zipped up, and it was a jacket that you'd think you'd see some sort of teenage rebel wearing. So I walk into Tesco's, and I'm buying milk, eggs, and cat food, and this is for my mum and obviously my cats to make dinner. And I'm buying the most normal things. I even say hello to the security guy that's there. And on my way out, he asked to check my pockets, and I think, why the hell do you want to check my pockets? I haven't stolen anything. You've kept your eye on me the whole time. Why? And so I didn't say that to him. I thought that, but I didn't say it, and I just said to him, okay, go for it. So I emptied out my pockets, and this jacket had at least like 4 pockets. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like about 3 to 4 pockets. So I emptied them out, and he was like, oh, can I check your trouser pockets? And I was thinking, what the fuck? I haven't nicked anything. All I've got is milk, eggs, and cat food. And he was like, okay, check pockets, nothing in there. I'm pulling out my phone, and pulling out my change, my double-decker that I got. and then he says, can I check your shopping bags as well? And I'm thinking, the lady's just bagged up these. How could I nick something? And he checks through those, and then puts everything back, and it's not like he can arrest me or anything. So I pick up my shopping bags, and I'm like, are you happy now? And he goes, yeah, I'm just checking. And as I go out, these 2 guys that literally actually were nicking things just walked out, nodded at him and walked out. And I just thought, what the fuck? He's just checked me. He's had his eye on me the whole time, and he's missed these 2 twats nicking stuff. And it really does annoy me because, well, because just people being idiots, judging people these days. So yeah, I might make a part 2 to this, I don't know, because I haven't talked about the main thing. which is weird in a video because you should. But anyway, this is part 1 of the Judgement video. I'm gonna go see if my noodles are ready. If not, I'll make part 2 now. Got nothing else to do, so yeah. I'll see you all in part 2, and hopefully this can become something where I just bitch about stuff. So, goodbye.